don't stop prying, I'll burn you. I will burn the heart out of you.
I've been reliably informed that I don't have one.
But we both know that's not quite true. Well, I'd better be off. Well, it's so nice to have had a proper chat.
What if I was to shoot you now? Right now?
Then you could cherish the look of surprise on my face. Because I'd be surprised, Sherlock. Really, I would. I'm just a teensy bit disappointed.
Okay, the first symbolism is with Moriarty's facial expressions and how he shows that he doesn't have any care or concern for what's happening. And he believes that it's all a game. And then the way he says heart, it represents that Sherlock doesn't, like, people always tell Sherlock that he doesn't have a heart because he's very, like, logical and cold and doesn't show emotion. But Moriarty, both him and Sherlock know that he actually has a heart. And then the pool, like the scene of the pool represents like how they were connected before this case even started, because this is where they first like met each other to without actually knowing. And then the watch that is shown when they do the close-up of the gun on Sherlock's hand, the watch represents that Sherlock is very precise and exact, and he thinks everything through.
And of course you wouldn't be able to cherish it for very long. Ciao, Sherlock Holmes.
Catch you later.
No, you won't.
All right. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sherlock.
Sherlock.
So, when he says, catch you later, it literally means he will catch him later, like, you know, a cop catches a villain, but it's a play on the colloquial phrase, like, catch you later, like, see you later, and so that symbolizes that. And then, when Sherlock ripped off John's bomb vest and his coat, it symbolizes like how much Sherlock cares for John and his character development, because he is cold and calculating, and people like think he's a sociopath, and so it like symbolizes how much he's changed and like grown to like care about human life. And then after that, when they're like breathing heavily and like, you know, John falls against the wall and they like both like flustered and all that, it's insinuating that like they're like together and they care about each other, but like more than that, like almost a sexual innuendo. And the way like Sherlock is like flustered and scratches his head, which is like totally uncharacteristic for his character, it just like goes to show like, you know, like how the sex is like insinuated, but like also like the ordeal they've just been through. And also the lighting in this scene is dim and like ominous of like how serious and like heavy this like scene is.
You offered to do that was good. I'm glad no one saw that. You ripping my clothes off in a darkened swimming pool, people might talk. Everything little else.
Sorry, boys. I'm so changeable. It is a weakness with me, but to be fair to myself, it is my only weakness. You can't be allowed to continue. You just can't. I would try to convince you, but everything I have to say has already crossed your mind.
Probably my answers crossed yours.
Okay, in this scene, when Moriarty says changeable, he is mocking Sherlock and mocking the way that at the beginning of this scene, Sherlock seems very serious. And then in the middle of this scene, he kind of changes characters all of a sudden when he's alone with John. The gloves in this scene that John is wearing represents that he's hiding something, as he's hiding his hands in these gloves, which obviously it isn't normal for you to just wear gloves all the time randomly. And he's hiding that he has feelings for Sherlock. He's hiding his feelings in this scene. When Sherlock is talking to Moriarty, he's talking to him as his equal, which is something he doesn't do with anyone else when they're talking about that they've both already had these thoughts, and then